Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Red Atlantis number 5, wrapping up the series. Hopefully the first volume, and hopefully we get more volumes after this, but it wraps the story up, and it makes things a little bit clearer as to what's going on. It's an interesting finale. I'm honestly a little bit torn on it. So, written by Stephanie Phillips, Robert Carey is the artist, Rosh is the colorist, Troy Peteri is the letterer, Janosch Neumann and Victoria Neumann, and then Nicholas Leeds are the story by. So the story, we know that there's this girl who's got powers. Her parents were scientists and kind of imbued her with her, and the Russian government is like kind of behind some things, and in the last issue she was kidnapped, and we kind of find out by who and exactly what the deal is going on with Red Atlantis, sort of. It wraps up the volume. And honestly, like, it does a decent job when it comes to kind of putting this particular chapter to bed. It's good. Explaining us to, like, the bigger picture in the world and what's going on, that is kind of a little mixed, to be honest. Like, there's some things that are really solid about this finale, and then some that kind of fall short. It's interesting, is that it feels like a very mixed ending in that way. If I were to know that there was going to be a second chapter or a third chapter or whatever, I think I might be a bit more up on this final issue and looking forward to what's to come, because, it generally explains some stuff about Red Atlantis, but really doesn't explain, like, who's behind it and why the attacks took place. Like, these things aren't really ever dived into and just explained. It just kind of is and launched this whole thing. The other interesting thing is, like, this is a pretty big international deal. Like, you think we might be at, like, World War III at this point with this sort of attack, and, who's behind it. But these are the type of things that aren't addressed. Weirdly, like, there's some dialogue that it would seem the FBI agents know who is behind the kidnapping, but and know a bit more about her, but that could just be misplaced dialogue. It's weird. Like, it's kind of odd. And the thing is, if I really wanted to nitpick this, it would force me to kind of spoil the issue, and I don't want to do that for people. So yeah, like, it's mixed. It's really, really, really mixed. There's also one lettering issue that, like, really stood out to me, that drove me a little nuts. For a series that's done so well there, it's like that minor slip. You're just like, oh, god damn it. And it's a minor thing, but at the same time, it just is glaring, and I can't believe it got through. Again, minor thing, but, like, it's weird. It's like, it feels like the series could have maybe done with one more issue and fleshed out what Red Atlantis was, why the attack happened, like, all that stuff. Like, if there's not anything more that's going to come of this concept, I think that would have been absolutely fantastic, and would have helped a lot. But I don't know what the future has, so it's kind of killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. That's I think the takeaway on this. But, like, as far as this chapter, like, it's a decent ending. And hopefully you make, you understand what I'm going with when I say all that. The art is consistently good. Like, it's not, it's never been an issue with the series. Like, there's some good stuff to it. There's actually, I think the pages will spoil some of the stuff to it, but who knows what you can read. The other thing I think that got to me about the issue is it feels, again, it goes with there could have been another issue. It feels choppy at times. Like, there are scenes that don't quite make sense. A character is there in one scene and not seen anywhere else in, like, the next panel. There's some minor things like that. It's the type of thing, like, in a film where they, like, drop a body and then they pan away and the body's no longer there as they move on to, like, the next fight. There's a lot of that in this comic, or at least what kind of feels like that in this comic. It's choppy. I think that's the best way of putting it. Like, another issue could have given, or even an oversized issue. Like, it doesn't need much. You need to, like, maybe 12 more pages. And that would have given the story, I think, a little bit more time to breathe, and maybe a little bit more added to explain what the hell exactly is going on. So, overall, like, it's not a bad ending. It feels a little bit compact and not enough explanation as to everything going on. Overall, a bit mixed. So it doesn't to me hurt the series at all. Like, it's still an entertaining read. It's definitely something different. I think you're going to come out of it being like, I kind of want more of this. Like, I want more of this world. I want more of this series. And that's a good thing. But at the same time, it also comes from not necessarily being delivered, I think, enough in this volume. So, overall, a bit of a mixed ending, which is disappointing because I've been kind of digging the series up to this point. Out in comic shops this week, you can go get it. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so we get a small percentage of that. By doing that, you help support our site. And speaking of support, I want to thank AfterShock for hooking us up with the review copy. We appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Now, if you're into comics, if you are into AfterShock, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.